There you are. I was waiting for somebody to type in chat before I said anything. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I've been busy making candles. What's up, Susan? What's up, Lacey? Hey, Logan's mom. Hey, Tea Light. I've been making candle after candle after candle after candle. I am finally on. I know. Everyone was wondering. Everyone thinks I'm in Tennessee. I'm not leaving till Saturday morning. There's snow and everything. I'm not getting stuck. Hell no. I did have a wonderful birthday, Moon. Thank you. All right. Morning. What's up, shits and giggles? What's up, True Warrior? So I want to show you guys what I bought today. So you guys know I'm going to Tennessee, and you guys know that I'm going to be talking to people. So I use money wisely, and I bought a couple of things today for my trip, besides like the normal stuff. Hey, Debbie, that you have to buy. Shampoo and all that stuff. But I knew, like, I don't care. Let me just tell you, I don't care that, like, I'm using my phone. I'm not going to stick it in anybody's face. Most of the time, I'll probably just keep it in my purse. But there were two things I was going to need. One of them, how do I do this without that? I guess you guys all know my name anyway. Oh, it comes right off. All right. So I bought this for my phone. I bought an extra microphone for my phone. And Red Dragon told me I must have a battery pack. So I bought that. So with some of the extra birthday money that you guys gave me, I went and purchased some things for my trip. I also got a really nice DKNY bag at TJ Maxx for $40, like a big one. And there's a tag on it for 178. So I got it for 40. So that was like, bang, that was a good deal. And that's it. And then I went to TJ Maxx and I spent way more money than I should have. But you guys know how that goes. You go into a store for one thing, you walk out with 10. It's just the way it is. So, but I'm excited. I leave early Saturday morning. I'm hoping to pick somebody up at the airport at 1:30 if all goes well and the roads are good. I'll get there on time and we'll be able to do that. If not, she's going to meet me at the hotel. Lila gonna ride a horse in Tennessee Hill. I'm telling you, I'm bringing my Uggs, bringing a couple pairs of shoes, bringing some candles for those of you that are coming. And here's my problem, though. Here is my issue. Yeah, TJ Maxx around here is like out. I couldn't even get gloves. Now I got to go to Kohl's tomorrow and get gloves. But the only reason why I don't mind is because I have to return something from Amazon at Kohl's, so I got to go there anyway. Bargains do make me feel good, infidel. I always search and search and search for them. I shop online too, but even online, riffraff, I go to Amazon and I decide, okay, I need, two things. Next thing you know, I'm ordering 5 things. That's just what I do. My ex used to tell me I'm a shopaholic, but that's just what I do. And I go into a store for something, I walk out with 10 items. The kids need something from the supermarket, I walk out with, I walk in for $50 and I come out with 200. It's crazy. No, I'm not staying in that house. I'm staying as far away from them as possible. I got news for you. I want no association with that whole crew. I mean, Molly's different, but the rest of them, yeah. I want no association with it. Hey, Anita, I think they are out there, way out there. And yeah, I got enough shit. I don't need more. That's another place where I went there too, and I'm walking around aimlessly looking for a backpack, and I gave up. And then I was in TJ Maxx and I saw this really nice DKNY bag. I was like, sweet. And it was on clearance too. They sell it normally for $49.99 and it was on clearance for $40. I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. So that's it. But I'm leaving Saturday morning. Tomorrow I gotta do a bunch of stuff. I still gotta pack. I mean, I'm only going for 3 days, so it's not so bad. But schools would cancel tomorrow because of winter weather advisory. It hasn't even rained. Like, it's cold, it's 26 degrees, but come on now. I'm dumbfounded at some of the shit that I've seen and heard, and I've tried to talk to Molly. She don't want to listen. There's nothing I can do. I've seen people putting out stuff. The shit's old. Like, come up with something. We all know about JLR's past. This is old news. There's nothing new in it. Snowing last 2 hours here in Upper EC. Really? EC, East Connecticut? That's what I think of EC. Oh. Is that what EC is, East Connecticut? But all the clip channels are, I agree with that too, Riff Raff. All of the clip channels going after them, I got news for you. I don't care. Like, as long as they're done with me, I'm okay with that. No, I don't see that, Lacey. Massachusetts, Connecticut line. Oh, East Coast. All right. I bet, hey, they want to go after Betty and stay off me. I'm good with that. Just leave me the fuck alone. So there's another thing I want to address, though, and this is to Burnt Toast. I was all prepared to promote her last video because it was actually pretty entertaining, and she did a really good job. And I don't normally listen to her, but I did tonight because someone told me to listen to it. Amber, I kind of agree with you, but I'm going to address that in a second. Hey, Amanda, I'm going to hold that thought. Just really hold that thought. And I'm going to tell you why it's important. Until I rewound her video and I'm listening to it and she's like, oh, like when Laura's phone got hacked. Burnt Toast, my phone did get hacked. Something fucked up. And it's a common thing, it seems, with Samsung. I have been saying, I know you don't talk to me or anything, but I have literally been saying for almost a year that I want to get an iPhone. It has nothing to do with I expect people to pay for it or I was looking for super chats. I am very in touch with my audience and I talk to my people about my life. That does not mean I'm looking for super chat. I'm like one of the few that do not promote like, oh, you must give me super chats or here's my PayPal or anything. If I want something, I will gladly tell my team, I was reading that. I will gladly tell my subscribers, hey, I need help with this. I have no shame in that. I don't know why people don't realize that. Like, if I need help, I ask for it. I don't need to drop subtle hints to anybody. I will blatantly ask for it without even questioning it. So I really, that was kind of a fucked up comment. Hey, Anastasia, like it really was a fucked up comment because I'm like, I did not deserve that at all because I am the first one to raise my hand and say, hey guys, I need some help with X, Y, and Z. Oh, I'm still going. I was always going. I never liked the team. I like Marissa. I never liked the rest of the team. Hey, Yarn. Yeah, we talk about everything just because they're hearing it for the first time doesn't mean we are. Now I'm going to get to that too, Randy. Hold on. Let me address that one first. I'll address Randy first. It's funny to me that clip channels a lot of clip channels talk about how somebody else, hey Zelda, how somebody else is trying to make money and blah, 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 while they're taking super chats. So you can say, yes, so you can say that they're an LOL cows or whatever, but you're using their content. So doesn't that make you an LOL cow? Because you're using someone else's content and all you do is do commentary because you don't have anything on your own. And that's not directed at Burnt. That's directed at all of them. You know, when you say you're doing commentary is great if you're going to do something else. But that's all you do is commentary on these little tiny creators. And you make money doing so. So where's your talent? Like, what do you do? It's crazy to me. So just tell me what you want and you get it. Simple. There you go. So then it goes to, let me hit this other one. Hold on. I got to remember the comment. Now I forgot, but it was important. About people have said, and I've heard this before, who cares about somebody's past? It was 20 years ago. It was 10 years ago. And hey, Search and Rescue, and I 100% agree with that theory. Don't judge somebody from 10 years ago. Don't judge someone from 12 years ago. You know, everybody changes. I agree with that. However, they are using that exact theory to go after Don and Candace. No. You're getting mad at people who were saying it about you, saying that it doesn't matter what happens now because that was 10 years ago. But you can't be a hypocrite like that while you sit there and scream how their past actions definitely play a part in who they are now. Well, if you're going to go by that theory, then don't be surprised when people do it to you. You can't have it both ways. It's one way or the other. So it's really disheartening to me to hear them go after Don and Candace, who I do not think I don't agree with them on Don and Candace. I just don't. Especially Don. And you want to hang Don for something he did 30 years ago or allegedly did 30 years ago, but you don't want people coming at you for stuff you did 5 years ago. There's no logic in that. It doesn't make any sense. So, and I'm going to maybe speak to them in person, but I just don't think it's right. Don't preach that someone's past is an indicator or good indication of today and try to go after them for it when you don't want that done to you. Because I happen to live by that theory. I don't care what happens to what somebody did 30 years ago. I personally think it's wrong that women can cry rape and 40 years later can put them away. I'm sorry, I don't agree with it. You know, if something happened to you, that's why there's statute of limitations. But then at times they open the door and you could go after somebody 40 years later. I don't agree with that. And, you know, since Weinstein, the real Weinstein, it seems to be okay. And I think that's fucked up. Zelda, I don't know. I can only go by what they preach. I've never sat down with either one of them and talked about it. Hey, Joseph, because I see things differently. People get threatened to talk. What do you mean? What do you mean people get threatened to talk? And I don't know. I just think it's way wrong. And yeah, it's just weird to me that you preach one thing and then you state something totally different. Yeah, you can't do that. So that was my answer to that question. How do I see this trip going? I don't know. I truly do not know. They call the wells past evidence. If we did the same, I totally agree, Amber. I'm judging the wells on their parenting. Their parenting has nothing to do with whether they are guilty of murder. Thank you, Randy. I try. And I agree with that. I do see things the way majority of clear-minded, intelligent people speak. I don't even understand. I never understood the whole point of the protest. I really didn't. And I've said that from day one, and it's when Andrew started to hate me, which, I mean, I could really care less, but it's when Andrew started to hate me because I was throwing a wrench in her preaching, let's have everyone believe us, blah, blah, blah. I just think it's over the top. And when I come back, I will give you a better understanding, I guess you could put it, a better explanation of how I feel towards certain people. To be honest, I mean, let's be real. I've never had a bad interaction with JLR, but I've only interacted with him once. So there's that. From a creator point of perspective, I think that there's too much too fast. Like, you have to grow a channel. You have to have your ups and downs. You have to take the time, go through the hits, and build a following. You can never build a following off somebody else's back. It doesn't work. You have to build your own following. Otherwise, those people will leave. To be honest with you, when I left Making a Murderer, I'm surprised I didn't lose half my subs. I didn't, though. Somewhere they're still lurking. And that's this channel. But they stuck around. I worked hard for those subs. I didn't go on anybody's back. I started from ground zero and worked my way up, and I still work my way up. So, to see certain people, and I'm not singling out anybody. I see a lot of people like this, where they just ride off somebody's coattails, and then they grow their channel and they think they're on top of the world, and then it all comes crashing down when that person fight. And it's just crazy. Hey, Brady, you just lurking? You're already a member, Search. He'll sue you soon. Well, I know. I totally agree with that. But I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to badmouth them. Like I said, I haven't met them yet. You be lurking? I've been a YouTuber. I started in 2016, left for most of 2017 and 18, was here like periodically, but started getting serious again in 2018. But late 2018, I think. BHB, which first jumped on pot. I wish Olivia would separate from this team. They need Olivia, though. I don't think she's going to let her separate. They need her. Hey, Candy Kisses. So, yeah, you're green. I see you. I wonder why it only has, hold on. Oh, no, you're right. You got the thing. Anytime you do a big content change, you could be screwed. Commentary survives because people like watching other people torch LOL cause, especially if you're a good shit talker. I don't know. Personally, WJ, I think it's lame as hell. That's me personally. Monica, Florida. They met in Florida. I have faith that you will get all along and bring some good to this case. We won't all get along because I really don't plan on seeing them much. I'm meeting up with Molly one day, Sunday night, but that's about it. I really don't plan on talking to them. I agree with that too, Riff Raff. But let's it be known, I never wanted part of any of what they're doing. I don't agree with it. I haven't agreed with it. I've been vocal about it, that I don't agree with it. What I do care about, I know this is going to surprise people. I do care about Marissa, and I don't want to see anything happen to her. And I see nothing but bad things happen. I see, and I told her that. It's not a secret. I told her that I'm only trying to help you. I'm not trying to hurt you. But this is not going to end well. I'm telling you, you have to fucking trust me. This is not going to end well. But I've done everything I could do. There's nothing more I could do. She's a grown woman. Yeah, I've seen her around. She mods for Molly. Yarn. Hey, Clarissa. I have. I even told it tonight. It's not a secret. Did you break up with her? Who? Molly? No. It's like mom mentality. It's just, here's my issue. Here's my biggest issue. Okay. Is going back to what I said before. And that is that you can't preach for standing up for what's right, which is what I really stand for, but then blame two innocent people and come at me hard that how dare I say innocent till proven guilty. But then you're going to sit there and say that you want to stand up for what's right. No, because what's right is you don't go after somebody who's innocent. And if TBI thought they were so guilty, then TBI would have done something. I think TBI knows what they're doing. But the way I see it, and the reason why I won't go anywhere near them, welcome, Lovable Rogue 2. The reason why I won't go anywhere near them is because I don't need to be on the news. I don't like that kind of attention. I just don't. I never did. It's not my thing. And I heard Marissa say tonight in the stream that I was trying to listen to, I heard her say, did you call the reporters? I want no part of that. None whatsoever. That's their thing. That's not my thing. I don't do that kind of shit. Like, I would shy away from the news. I don't want to be on the news. Me and Phoenix were going to Publix and they had the news people there. And I'm like, Phoenix, why do you think they're there? Where some people would walk up to them and be like, thank you, Amber. Some people would walk up to be like, oh, do you need someone to talk to? Blah, blah, blah. Cashmere, I'm the same way. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, Phoenix, look on the news and see what's going on. I'm just not, I don't like being center of attention like that. I just don't. Just watched Sam's re-release of his interview with Hunter and Allie. It was uncut footage without names being bleeped out. It was interesting. Now he's another one. He is another one that seems to believe that Don is the most horrible person in the world. And this one's the most horrible person in the world. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to hang somebody for something they did 30 years ago and never got caught doing it again. I'm just not. And he denies it ever happened. Yeah, I heard Marissa say something about it. Did you call the reporters? I was like, oh my God. No, I don't think so, Randy. Sam is awful due to what he did to. Oh, Amber, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. A few people have said that search and rescue. I don't know what's happened to her since she came along. I don't. And I'm not going to blame her for it, but I don't know. They all think they're thinking out. Nah, not at all. Don admitted it happened. Okay. And then he denied it. But that's another thing I want to stress. I am, and I am okay with everybody, sharing their opinions and stuff. I don't have a problem with that as long as it's not like bashing anybody. But I don't want to see her destroy everything she's worked for. I wouldn't want to see that from my worst enemy. She's worked very, very hard on her channel, and I would not want anybody to be able to take that away from her. She's not doing commentary where if she lost her channel making stupid drama videos, that's one thing. But she has worked really hard on her channel. And I just would not want to see her lose it. It has become a circus. I'm hoping I can. But the one mistake I made is I'm going down on a weekend. That was dumb. Like, I don't know what I was thinking because a lot of things are going to be closed on a weekend. So I'm going to have to do my best. But I realized that. I was like, oh my God, I'm such a moron. But I got to be back for the twins' birthday. Joseph, he and Jody Sue. Let me all say this about Jody Sue. I have heard a lot of stuff about Jody Sue. Maybe Jody did this. Maybe Jody did that. Maybe Jody did this. Okay. According to TBI, Jody Sue is not credible at all. At all. They don't believe anything this woman says. So I have to believe that. I have to go by that. That, you know what? TBI doesn't think she's credible. TBI said there's absolutely nothing credible about anything she says. So I don't give any credit to her. Someone blocked me on my other channel. Does Voices have a wrench? No, definitely not. What's your other channel? I love when people say that, but I don't know who's who. What's your other channel? If the Wells are proven innocent, Molly and Angel will just cry foul. I agree with that too. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know about the others, but I don't think Molly knows enough about the case. Irish gal, I don't know who would have blocked you. I watched chat. I didn't see anybody getting blocked. But I have heard some people are getting blocked. But no, Voices doesn't have a wrench. Plurpy! I think it's very easy to watch a couple things and jump right on the we hate Don, we hate Candace bandwagon. I get it. I totally get it, especially when their information was originally coming from Tiffany, who can't stand Don. I have no desire to speak to Jody Sue. None at all. See, this is where my logic is different than others. I do believe in the police and I do believe in TBI. And if TBI says that Jody Sue is completely irrelevant and there's nothing she says that's credible, I'm going to go with that. I am absolutely going to go with that. And I'm going to follow that. There's a hacker cloner that hits channels last night. MBNF posted about it. Huh? Hey, Winter Moon. Who's MBNF? A hacker cloner that hits channels. Well, that's interesting. That's the Kashmir. That's exactly what I'm saying. Thank you. I told her I didn't want her money. I said, Marissa, I don't want your money. I want a fucking apology. That's all I want is an apology. You can keep your money. Just give me an apology. And she got mad. She told me this morning, people think that you're not coming because some about money. So I told him I gave you money. I said, I didn't want your money. All you needed to do was apologize. KZ Reader Hack Chats. Really? I did enjoy my birthday. But again, as I said always, I don't have any expectations. Like, I know what I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? Thank you, Search and Rescue. I have zero expectations. If someone wants to give me $200, okay, I'm not going to turn it down. Plain and simple. Someone named KZ Reader was hacking chatter saying bad things. She gave you $200 for your birthday, and now you weren't mad she missed it. And now you weren't mad she missed it? Huh? Anything must be okay, and the others fall by the wayside. I don't know, Angie. I really don't know. Missing said it's the bigger channels talking about summer. What, they got hacked? Trolled or just hacked? Yeah, I wouldn't turn down money. But if she didn't give it to me and gave me an apology, it'd be the same. You were not mad she didn't say hi. Oh, yeah, I was. I was upset. And that's why I said, you could have, you keep your money. Just give me an apology. Exactly. Does anyone know for sure Jody Sue didn't let anyone at the time on her land, or I don't know. But again, it's not, what you call it? It's not, doesn't mean anything if TBI says that it's not credible. I think MGL is going to take a huge hit for this. Yeah, she told me that too, Riff. We didn't have an argument. I just told her that, she never said happy birthday. And I thought that was fucked up. Exactly. Jody Sue's story has changed 100,000 times. Money can't buy everything. But again, I didn't have any expectations in the first place, other than you could have said a simple happy birthday. Plain and simple. But will I take $200? Yeah, I'll take $200. I don't give a fuck. I feel like Molly I'm Amanda, I've been trying. But they've already gotten so much out of her people that she's losing. Yeah, she apologized. After I had to beat it out of her. I didn't really watch that stream. I watched it for like 2 seconds. Oh no, I'm serious when I'm on, but it's over with. I mean, like I said, I gotta see her in 2 days. She sent me $200, said, "You're worth double, Tiffany." So I laughed. That's why I forgave her. I thought it was funny. Amanda, it is so obvious. So obvious. Oh, I agree with you. Oh, she only ordered 3 umbrellas? I'm not surprised. That's all I want for my friends is to be remembered. Yeah, I'm not going to turn down the money. Hey, Nikki, your candle is ready to go. I'm going to, as soon as I get to the post office, I think it'll be tomorrow. I was like, shit, I got to mail out her candle. Hey, Amy. Amy, yours went in the mail. MGL's done enough damage to credibility. It's true crime community where instinct is key. That's true, too. Hopefully people won't twist your words tonight or cause but nah. Hey, Barnyard. Um, When I'm trying to think, Susan. I don't think so. Maybe. Wait, let me look. I don't know. Did you get a notification? I haven't even got to look at your candles. Exactly. Molly goes straight to my video. I tell her everything I say in person. I have no reason to hide it. I didn't, Barnyard. I will check it out. Exactly, Skank. It's hard to twist my words. I'm super clear. And I tell anybody how I'm feeling. I really don't care. I know that's horrible, but it's true. Yeah, I was getting such a fucking headache from that watcher. Oh my God. What was the point of all of them going loud at the exact same time in the exact same room? And then when I said something on the site, on the page, everybody got mad at me. Like, Laura, that's rude. I'm like, do they not have like this 3,000 square foot place? Why are they all screaming in the same fucking room? I was like, I have a headache. I can't do this. And I wanted to hear it, but I'm like, I just couldn't do it. Oh, yeah, I have a website. Hold on, I'll get it. Yeah, I'm like, maybe I'm getting old, but wow. Like, this is giving me a damn headache. You have JLR screaming in the back. You have Molly with just talking. And then it was just nonstop. It was screaming. You hear JLR screaming, Andrew screaming. I don't get it. In the car, they went live too, and you're only killing each other's views. Exactly. Glad you got people. Oh. No, the only thing I could think of is that he's doing it there because she had 1,500 people. So he wants people to hear him. I don't know, but it was crazy. I'm like, oh my God, why? Why are you screaming in the same room? I don't know. I don't watch Betty. I really don't. Yeah, they were all live in the same room. It was like they were trying to scream over each other. Oh, I agree with you, Search and Rescue. 100%. I've told her that. I think that's why Andrew doesn't like me. Because she knows that I'm going to hound Marissa until she gets it. I followed your Instagram, my dog account. Oh, really? My son has a dog account too. And Betty would talk louder than all of them. Oh, really? The only one that was quiet was Olivia. She just, kept having a camera, which is what a, director does. But I couldn't even be in that house. I would have a fucking headache from all the screaming. Oh, I agree, Kara. Skeptical? I think that's the wrong word. You mean sketchy? Even tonight, and I probably shouldn't even say this publicly, but I am. And I don't really give a shit. So I'm in Walmart tonight. And I was on the phone with a couple of people. Then I was just talking to Red Dragon or White Lotus. And I said to her, all right, I need to get pens, Sharpies, notebook. Let me get this kind of notebook, that kind of notebook. I need this. And I'm, going through my list of everything I need. Because that's what you do when you plan on reporting on stuff. You prepared when you go. And then I heard from someone that I was on the phone with that they did a live and they were in Walmart. They didn't have anything. They needed markers. They needed pens. They needed notebooks. What? Wouldn't you get all that before you left your house? Why would you wait to get that in Tennessee? They had to buy a printer. What? So I told Hounds I can make one. So I just don't get how you go on a trip where you plan on reporting and yet you have no materials. It just doesn't make sense. I know. I agree with you. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. It's exactly right. That is exactly right. I'm glad you said it. I didn't have to say it, but that's exactly was my thought too. I don't know. I didn't watch the live, Nikki, but I heard that that all of a sudden they were in Walmart and they had to buy all this stuff. But we got a University of Tennessee hat. It was that bad? Andrew said they were being done professionally and to be picked up in Knoxville. Then why were they writing signs? I agree, Rickster. So Molly could pay. And I told her, I said, you better not be fucking paying for everything. So, see, I didn't see it. So I didn't know exactly what happened. They had to say pack a room for all the wish list gear. Oh, don't even get me started on the wish list. Olivia even said she didn't even bring her wallet in the store. No shit. TBI is closed tomorrow, yeah. BHB kept looking for markers and they were right behind her. She never saw them. Thank you, Amy. Andrew paid for her stuff. Okay. So what did Molly buy? That's what I was wondering. Who paid for what? Because I didn't see it. So Andrew paid for her stuff. They got like Marcus stencils, a printer, that kind of. Who bought the printer? Molly. I told Marissa, return it when you leave. Plain and simple. Just return it when you leave. Molly's card was declined. I think she did it on purpose, to be honest with you. Andrew didn't. She took Molly's card and paid. Yeah, I don't know. But I did hear that Molly's card was rejected, but I think she may have done it on purpose. They'll give the receipts to a nonprofit. You okay? What I don't understand though, I really truly do not understand why people, and I mean this honestly, why people expect subs to support every aspect of their life. No, that's not what it's about. Do I have a candle that smells like the Black Yankee candle? What scent is it? Oh, Molly brought the printer and Andrew said she would take it home because Molly couldn't take it home on the plane. I told Molly, fucking return it. Once you're done with it, return it. Molly ended up paying for it all. Of course she did. Hey, Christina. Oh, she would fake it. She once bought candles and it was declined, and then 2 seconds later it was accepted. She left a wallet in the car, Olivia. She just got gum. Everything else is going through the business. That's why she took the receipt. That's what their super chats are for. You are joking, right? That was like a joke. It's pending. I have leather smelling and I have black ice. They're not an official nonprofit, no. Because Andrew needs a new printer. Have you seen her outdated one in her office? I know she needs a new printer. That's why I told Molly, fucking return it. Oh, hell no, Barnyard. I wouldn't go anywhere fucking near that. You wouldn't catch me near that with a 10-foot pole. Yep, Bullhorn is using Molly. She needed a printer. That's why. I agree. But Bullhorn thinks that every single aspect of everything should be paid for. No, that's not how this shit works. Thanks, Amy. I took that from a live. She even said that in our live a few weeks ago she needed a printer. Yeah, way too smart, watcher. But all I keep hearing is more money, more money, more money. No, Andrea, buy your own shit. Period. What'd you do before you got all of Marissa's subs? I mean, shit pisses me off. I probably shouldn't even be talking about this until after I come back. But it just pisses me off. They'll be using the printer, so I return it. That's sketch. Because there's no reason why Marissa needs to buy Andrea a printer. She makes plenty of money. She's gotten plenty of money off of Marissa's subs and Patreons. It's time that she uses some of those super chat to fund her own business. Retake. I know. I have to. It's just late tonight. It pisses a lot of people off. Exactly. Oh, hell no. Let's go. Hell no. You know, like when I was saying that when I bought my these two things, the microphone and the other thing and all the stuff I bought, I don't expect anyone to pay for it. That's, I mean, you got to pay for your own shit too. I'm hoping so, Bella. Hoping she listens to me in person. Oh, they absolutely added Marissa for money. No, absolutely. She can take printer and a carry-on because her chocolate will be all gone by the flight back. Good point. Oh, absolutely, Linda. This is what MGL wants. So Barnyard, I have no choice. This is what she wants. She can have it. But nobody, see, here's the thing, too. This is what pisses me off. She's acting, not Marissa, Andrea, is acting like subs asked her to go out there. Bitch, nobody asked you to go. You're doing it all on your own. Fund your own fucking trips. Like, it's ridiculous to me. I'm sorry, but I can't watch somebody, whether you guys like her or not. I can't sit here and watch this train wreck and not say anything. Like, I'm literally watching somebody get used to the max and getting played for a fucking fool and changing a whole personality because of these people. And she's getting used so hard and doesn't fucking see it. And it's like watching a train wreck happen. And it hurts. It bothers me. It just does. I know, Plurpy. It just does. And it's like just watching it all go down. I want to take her and bang her fucking head into the wall. Like, wake up. I do care for Marissa. I've said that. Some people could tell me I'm crazy, but it's just me. I've known her a long time. And I think I would feel the same if it was my worst enemy. I know she wouldn't care about me the way I care about her, but that's not going to change. I don't like somebody because they like me or don't like me. That's just not what I do. You know? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what she offered, but I'm just, I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit back and not say anything when I'm watching this. I'm just watching all this go down. And it's so blatantly obvious to a lot of people, except her. She doesn't see it. Or maybe she doesn't care. I don't know. It will implode, but at what cost? Things have been happening behind the scenes that I'm just so blown away by. And I want to reach out to like Marissa, fucking listen. Listen, Linda, listen. She doesn't. Yeah, right is right, no matter who it is. I agree. The change some of us have witnessed is hurtful. Exactly, Missy. I feel the exact same way. Lorraine, I have no idea. But I agree, Missy. She's gotten a ton of donations. Tons. Where is it? I heard it say that she needs money so people can buy her gloves. Like, dude, you've been on YouTube a fucking week. Just stop. It's like embarrassing. Hey, Tinker. Molly has a community. I have a community. We have people that have been with us for years. Who's been with her for years? Nobody. She's brand new to YouTube. And if she was around for YouTube, she had nothing. She didn't have anybody. Now she's expecting, like, she acts like she's this multi-million-dollar creator who's been around for years. Bitch, sit down. I know it's going to turn bad, Winter Moon. I just told Molly smartens up. I feel like I'm watching it now, Sherry Ann. It's like, oh, Marissa handed her all her subs, Patreon money, everything. Go look at Andrew's Twitter. You don't see heels on the ground. Go look at her Instagram. You don't see heels on the ground. She talks about heels on the ground when she wants money. That's when she talks about heels on the ground. Entitled. Thank you. Good word. You can be proud of yourself and how you've conducted yourself during this time. You haven't made it. I would not make it into a circus. And that's another thing. I hear a lot of these clip channels talk about, oh, Laura's jumping on a bed. Oh, fuck no, Brianna. I was never going to protest. Laura's, jumping on a bandwagon about Summer Wells. Bitch, I've been talking about Summer Wells for 6 fucking months. I stopped talking about it as a respect for Tiffany because all the drama started. All the bullshit started. So I stepped away from it like most true crime people did. They stepped away from it and they didn't want to deal with all the drama. The case has been nothing but drama for the last 5 months. Like, it's not crazy. And acts like, I know. I tell you, that's what I liked about Burn Toast video today. She was pointing out how stupid she sounded. And I'm like, she's right. She's 100% right. Fairy dust, honestly, a lot of times I'm a voice of reason, but people have so much hate towards me from all the bullshit they hear that people don't listen. I plan on talking I have appointments with people. I'm talking to people. And I got news for you. My focus is not Candace and Don. That's not who I'm trying to get the most information on. But never seen a mistrial family. That's true too. Hey, Yarn. You're concerned someone you love and care for is being taken advantage of. Unfortunately, you're right, Scout, and I've tried. I have tried. Adrian cut off the money flow. I don't know. I would love to talk to Adrian. Because she needs one for her and one for JLR. Duh. So to get an official nonprofit, Andrea won't have to pay taxes on her super chat. No, because I don't know. Hey, Danny. Thank you, Missy. That's also why I never jumped on the Don and Candace bandwagon. Oh, no, Amy. They will fall out. Molly be the one getting hurt. Absolutely. Took time to understand you as a creative. Thank you, Vanna. And I'm never going to change. This has been me all along. But some people just never gave me the chance. And they think I'm like scammer, and no, it's just not true. I wouldn't have people with me all this time if I was like this horrible person that people want to make me out to be. Sorry. Trying to get it's so stupid. It's literally so stupid. Bad parenting can lead to bad things happening. You're right, Sierra, but they would have been arrested. If TBI, now again, we're dealing with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Do they always get it right? Of course not. Would you have to have faith in them, though? A lot more than a bunch of criminals. Okay. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. So if they are, if TBI doesn't feel it's in the best interest of everybody, including the case, to lock them up, then what the fuck is the point of protesting that? Do you think they're gonna wake up and be like, you know what? Let's look at these two criminals and think to ourselves, gee, would this be the best? Yeah, maybe we should interview JLR and come talk to him. Give me a fucking break. It's just not even logic. I said this whole thing about protesting was asinine to begin with. It's going to do absolutely nothing. Nothing. It's so stupid. Governor shut it all down today because of weather. We got everything shut down here too. I mean, Molly already had a flight. You can't change that. Molly threatening Candace, her dog. I know. Not have faith in them. Who do you turn the evidence to? That's true. Thank you, Christina. Molly and Princess's son to go look for summer. Oh, I mean, she's with her son every day. You could say the same thing about me. You just lower yourself when you ask for money, unless you're selling something. Well, it's how you do it. I don't expect my subs to fund every aspect of my life. I just don't. Never have. Chattanooga, yeah, we haven't even gotten rain. They shut everything down, but it's cold. It's 24 degrees. MGL straight up said they will not give info to the authorities anymore because the authorities aren't listening to them. I don't know what these people are thinking. And I've told Molly this. It's not a secret. How narcissistic are these people to think that TBI is going to listen to them? It's asinine. It's absolutely asinine. I do exactly, Wintermoon. I don't expect people to fund my life. I just don't. If I need help, if times are tough and I need help, I'll ask for help. And I got no problem doing that. But I certainly don't ask for people to fund my life. Never have. I hope so, Barnyard. Well, Fairy Dust, if she only wanted gum, I mean, I could see why. She may not have wanted anything. That's Zelda's ghost. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they could screw it up. But like I've said from the beginning, if they wanted if TBI thought that the best interest would be to put them in jail, well, he's gotten arrested for a DWI. It would be perfect to put him in jail, but that's not the reality. The reality is it's probably best if they're out. And at the end of the day, they do have a missing daughter. Yeah, it's asinine to bash TBI. Sorry, this is not. I don't know, Kay. Hey, beautiful. Good night. Have a wonderful night. I find it odd that evidence keeps being found everywhere, and there's no evidence. So dumb. Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. See, TBI statement about being careful of giving people money for an investigation in summer. No, I did not see that. That also could have been about Chase, though. Chase 423 or whatever, Jody Sue. It's 10 degrees. Ouch. Yeah, it's 24 and cloudy. I'm curious if all the negativity is going to follow them. I don't know who asked them to do that. Well, I know that Molly's friends with what's his name? AV Watchman. She's going to TBI with all of CNW and DNW's incident reports and the TN statute of limitations and demand they be. It's so stupid. 19. Ouch. Well, I bought big fuzzy socks. I think they basically want to spread awareness and let it be known the public is keeping SW from being a cold case. It's not a cold case for at least a year. So that theory is bullshit. We're only not even 6 months in, or right around 6 months, going on 7. It does not become a cold case till at least a year when there are no more leads. That's when it becomes a cold case. They get leads every day. Web sleuths are keeping their leads going. Sherry Ann, I'm the same way. Ouch. -15, that's cold. Oh, it's right. Andrew's smarter than TBI. You got that right. And I know I'm not an idiot. I know I should not be speaking this before I even go down there. But I'm getting too much shit from every direction that I just had to say something. Right now it's 24. Thank you, Anna. It's scolding 68 there. Shut up, Joseph. It's 22 in Texas, see? Trying to catch up on 2-speed, but want to say Marissa said I gave her $200. She's fine now. I was like, wow, don't think that's what you wanted you buying her. No, she knows that. That's just Marissa. 90? Come on, even Hawaii's cold. Where are you in 90? Maybe Molly will how real it is with people's comment. I don't know. I've sent her people's comments. I've said everything. I always put you and Marissa because you guys are real, but the rest can have fun. They're definitely not my type of people. I hear you. One thing about you, Laura, you don't have a problem speaking the truth. I don't. Absolutely don't. I heard it was up to 50. I just heard that today from a clip channel. And let me say something else here. I got news for you. And people are not going to like this. And considering how many times CPS has been called on me, like I should care more. But like Marissa showed the Airbnb. All right, they're paying a lot. She's paying a lot of money for it. She wants to show it off. So of course you have these clip channels. Oh my God, Marissa showed the Airbnb. Why? I wouldn't even think to start to look it up. Why are these people so sick that they're looking to look up where Marissa's staying? What are you going to do? Go rob her? I mean, big deal. She was fucking showing an Airbnb. You have to question yourself. Why is your first thought, oh my God, let me go look it up? That's fucked up. Like you guys, not you guys, but you guys are the ones with the fucking problems that you're automatically looking up where she is. Why do you care? Like that's weird to me. But they think it's perfectly okay. And then they blast her on a million different fucking channels. Of course they are, Amanda. As far as I know, definitives, I have like 6 or 7 people coming to meet me. Those are definites. It's $3.99. That's what I thought, Ma Rescue. Their trip was funded 10 times over. They're spending donation money. I agree with that too. It's not coming out of Molly's pocket. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Andrew also raised a lot of money. Andrew didn't give Molly any money. She just didn't. Hey, Sherry, she just didn't. So technically, it is Molly's money. Law enforcement TBI wrote up a report about the group and Marissa's full name, warning the public this group do not work with them and do not donate to them. They are a fraudulent group. Where is that article? Show me that article. I agree. Hello there. Yeah, but I'm not staying with them or anything. She can't sue over copyright. Give me a break. It's so dumb. I do have a lot of people in Texas, Carol. They're collecting money for a nonprofit that has not been officially named yet. No, I think they're just they were all begging for money to go down there and cool. I don't get that either. I know. Burnt Toast did a whole live about it tonight. Like I said, I was gonna promote Burnt Toast live until she fucking said stupid shit about me in the beginning. I'm like, well, there you go. I'll go with the logarithm and see right by TN. There you go. That article was read by Burnt Toast. Oh, the art. See, I didn't watch the whole live. Your personal and cold with lots of different personalities. That's true. And it did not have her name in it. Yeah, I have a feeling they were talking about Chase. TBI, let me look it up. Do we know where it is? Because I'm on TBI's website, and do we know where it is? Okay. Yeah, it say it updated on 12/15. This was written before they even went down there. It's from 12/15/21. It has been 6 months since 5-year-old Summer Wells was reported missing from a home on Ben Hill Road in Hawkins County. The case remains unsolved and weighs heavily on all those working to find answers. The investigation remains active and ongoing as TBI agents work alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI to determine what happened to Summer. At this time, there is no evidence that she was abducted. However, all avenues continue to be explored, including foul play and the possibility that she wandered off and became lost in the mountainous and rough terrain surrounding a home. Okay, let me stop right there. I am going to say this over and over and over again, and I will continue to say this. You cannot take one little fucking piece of what they said and run with it. Yes, there's no evidence that she was abducted. I've said that too. There's no evidence that somebody went in her home, took her out of her house, and disappeared with her. There's no evidence of that. I agree. But if you go a little further, just a little further, it says they are exploring the possibility that she wandered off and became lost. Okay, there's no evidence of that either. There's no evidence that there was foul play. So, but kids don't just disappear. She wasn't taken by fucking aliens. So one of these scenarios is the scenario. So you can't run with one piece of it. Because, yeah, they're saying that there's no evidence that she was abducted. They're also saying there's no fucking evidence of foul play. Then on top of that, they said there's no evidence that she wandered off. But all of these things are possibilities. You can't take one little fucking piece of that and say, well, TBI says that she wasn't abducted, so we're going to run with it. No, you have to read the whole fucking thing. That's the shit that drives me nuts. That people do that. Stop taking one little piece of it and running with it. That's not how this shit works. You have to look at the whole thing. Granted, they're saying that there's no evidence she was abducted. Fact. But there's also no evidence there's foul play. Fact. There's no evidence that she didn't wander off to the woods and get, hurt. Fact. There's no proof she wasn't taken by fucking aliens. Fact. We just don't know. But you just can't take one small piece and run with it. And that's what I see people doing. It's frustrating as hell. We're asking anyone who saw Summer at any time on Tuesday the 15th to come forward if they haven't done so already. We appreciate the public's ongoing interest in this case and urge anyone with credible information to call. We would also encourage the public to be cautious about donating to private individuals who claim to be working with law enforcement on this case. That would have to be Betty, because she has said over and over and over that she's working with law enforcement, and that's a blatant lie. We've been made aware of several individuals who appear to be using Summer's disappearance for their own personal gain. And that would be Chase. And that was it. That's all it said. There's no name. Oh, this, yeah. What's her name? Chasing. I couldn't think of her name. Chasing went through this, but I'm going to go through this again for those of you that maybe haven't seen it. Here are the questions that TBI, everyone asks, and everyone says, oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do this, they didn't do this. When was last Summer seen? Her mother reports last seeing her on the afternoon of June 15th at their home in the 100th block of Ben Hill Road. Let me tell you the key in this. In the afternoon. If the last time you saw her was in the afternoon, then that tells me that she goes, again, it's another dot to connect my theory that she was not there. She last saw her daughter in the afternoon. They didn't call the police till 6:30 at night. So where's this afternoon come in? Well, the afternoon is probably when she told the boys to watch Summer. But she claims it was only 5 minutes. But if you didn't see her, if the last time you saw her was in the afternoon, and you didn't call the cops till 6:30, which nobody's going to consider it 6:30 afternoon, that only connects another dot in my theory that she dropped her off, disappeared, did drugs, came back hours later. There's just another dot to confirm my theory. Then you have, in order to preserve the integrity of the investigation, we may not provide additional information. Okay. Have you searched the home and property around the residence? Yes, more than once. That included the basement, the crawl space, all vehicles, outbuildings, barrels, other items located on the property. Additionally, they had canine teams specializing in a variety of search methods that have also been utilized. Okay. Have you searched phones and computers belonging to the Wells? Yep. Working alongside Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, the numerous subpoenas and search warrants have been obtained, resulting in any available digital evidence being collected, searched, and documented. This includes all social media. Have you searched the flower bed? There was never a flower bed. Summer's mother and grandmother stated that she was planting flowers with them shortly before she was last seen. The flowers were planted in pots, and yes, the pots were examined. Have you searched waterways in the area? Yep. Dive teams were brought in to search bodies of water in the area. Have you conducted aerial searches? Yep, sure have. Numerous searches from the air have been completed, especially during the first few weeks after Summer went missing. Additionally, drones were used to map the area and to pinpoint bodies of water as well as any other points of interest. Will additional searches be conducted? Investigators will continue to search points of interest as they are developed, as well as follow up on all tips regarding Summer's whereabouts. That right there shows this will not go cold anytime in the near future. Have you collected and reviewed surveillance video? Yes, we've collected surveillance photos and videos from a variety of locations. Additionally, the entire area was canvassed in an effort to locate any residential cameras that weren't voluntarily reported. Please keep in mind that Beach Creek area of Hawkins County is very rural with few businesses and no traffic cameras. Have you questioned the parents? Yep, we both have been questioned. Have you questioned neighbors and searched their properties? Yes. Have you questioned registered sex offenders in the area? Yes. Is there evidence Summer was abducted? Not that we've developed at this stage. Is the FBI involved? Yes. They've been involved since the Amber Alert was issued. Additionally, in the first week, the FBI Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team responded to the area. FBI agents continue to assist with the investigation. Why did you release information about a Toyota truck? Now, before I give you that answer, let's back up a second. Can they do any more? Do you really think that Don and Candace are these fucking masterminds that could do more than that could, get around the FBI? They get around the TBI, get around local police, get around big. Come on, they're not this smart, people. They're just not. They're pretty fucking dumb, if you ask me. And Don may be smart and manipulative, but he's not going to commit the perfect murder, and either is Candace. They're just not continuing. They're not going to do the perfect murder. Why do you release information about a Toyota truck? An individual who travels through the area regularly as part of his job, and I went through this last time, stated that he recalls possibly seeing a 1998 to 2000 maroon or red Toyota Tacoma with a full bed ladder rack and white buckets in the truck bed. The individual stated the truck might have been parked in the area of Beach Creek Road and Ben Hill Road in the late afternoon to early evening on either Monday the 14th or Tuesday the 15th. That vehicle was not captured on surveillance cameras. In an effort to cover all bases and identify the driver, the TBI, in agreement with Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, released the vehicle description. Our hope was that the individual might have information that could help the investigation. The driver has not come forward, nor have the hundreds of vehicles reported to us as matching the description. Okay. They're just not that smart. Even if they were smart, they still couldn't get away with murder. It's nearly impossible these days with DNA. Exactly. They wouldn't be the first to try to hide a body. The only way that they could get away with this, okay, is if they burned her in lye somewhere states away and, buried her in cement in somebody's wall in, 10 states away. That's it. That was an article, Lisa. That was just an article by a reporter. But she doesn't. The thing with burnt toast, though, she doesn't know who they're talking about. She doesn't know the whole story with Chase. And I have a feeling that the TBI was talking about Chase at some point because that's local. There's another group. Oh, that's stupid, Fairy. That's just dumb. A protest to get someone to, that's just stupid. 12 minutes, naming, yeah, I don't think so. They've also not let anything slip. Exactly. With all the talking they've done, all the talking well, that's why I said, Serene, it would have to be like somewhere far away. With all the wasted they have, the drunkenness, everything, they would have slipped. They would have said something. Cher did an interview with Don. I listened to it yesterday while I was in Walmart because I was told I had to listen to it. I had to listen to it. I had to listen to it. And I'm watching it and I'm listening to it. And I was like, I don't know what people think I was going to get out of this. At the end of the day, I found Don more credible after listening to it. And I do believe he loved his daughter. And I do believe that he paraded her around like he was so proud of her. I absolutely believe that. And I've always believed that. Yeah, the sheriff's statement mentions no names. What's Zelda say? Oh. At Walmart, I didn't see it, Serene. I heard about it, but I didn't see it. Why is this buffering? All right, let me look because I've been looking on StreamYards. So I don't see all the comments. What's not what's all this ghost say? Candace guilty of neglect, but what happened in between that time? Exactly. See, Cashmere, I don't see Don like that. I just don't. A lot, like, let me see if does Cher still have that video up? Does anyone know? I can't believe it's so many people here this late. Thanks, Ula. Let me see if Cher has a video up. I want you guys to hear this, to know if it's me or what. But I found Don quite credible in it. Yep, it is up. No, this can't be it. It's gotta be the one before this. What happened? She took it down, I think. She may have taken it down. Hold on. There it is. Oh, I didn't realize this was from a couple of months ago. I thought it was new.
A long time ago. But you're full of shit.
That too, I'm not sure. Are you ready to play that a little? So the recording might be bad because it was recorded on hubby's phone, so we're just going to play it off his phone on here, and we will try to put it up in a better way, like over the weekend when hubby's not so busy, okay? So we're going to play it. Maybe I'll pause it to answer some questions. We're going to play it. Again, it might be choppy. You'll have to maybe, I don't know, can they slow it down?
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. All right. Mary texted me and said she pressed charges and all this and that crap over something like 40 years ago.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. She just texted you?
Yeah.
She pressed charges on you and then texted you?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me start there. I didn't realize that this was from September. So this is from September 8th. That's why they were saying Chris McDonough is all up in helping file charges or whatever. I had no idea this was months old. This was a couple of months old. Have you guys all heard this before? But I thought this was all new. I thought Chris like came back in the case or something. But charges have not been filed. Nothing's been filed yet.
What the F?
Yeah.
On. You didn't answer his son, did you?
Trish said in that one video to get a hold of her. So I tried everything in the world to find her number, call her, blah, blah, blah. So I posted on Facebook, Trish, yes, you had my number all along. You could have called. Yes,
this was last night at like 9 p.m. for us. And Mary, Jeannie, Trish, I'm sorry again, trigger warning for this call for definitely you women. I'm sorry.
Long time.
See, I know a lot of people say that, Skank. I don't believe any of it. I'm not saying Don didn't do it 40 years ago. I'm not saying no, but I just don't believe this whole story. Why are they going after Don now? That his daughter's missing? So now they're going to go after him? Why didn't you go after him for the last fucking 40 years if it was so bad? Hi, Spinning. I just don't buy it.
Time ago. But you're full of shit.
Oh my God.
She don't want to contact me.
Oh my God.
She went on that some woman's show and said all this and that crap. She's full of crap.
Did you respond to her though?
Who, to Mary?
Yeah.
Oh, Cher did get her teeth? Imagine that.
All I put on there was that Trish told me to, on that one show to get contact her, and I was just trying to contact her. That's all I put.
Chris McDonough made a post saying if we talk to her, even if I talk to her, like it's almost like threatening me that I'm not allowed to talk to your sisters because I'm friends with you.
That's so freaking funny.
Yeah, did you read that?
You know what, though? Did she threaten her?
No.
All right, then.
I told her I was sorry for her experience.
Why would you be? Well, nobody's sorry for any of my damn experiences. I spent my whole life in prison. Nobody's sorry for that.
I am, but nobody cares.
No, nobody cares about that. Ain't nobody ever touched Trish or anything else. You know, and Jeannie's responsible for her own crap, and she knows it.
So, wait, were you ever alone with Trish?
Never.
That's what I thought.
I don't even know Trish. I remember riding in the car with her one time with my dad to Idaho and back. That's all I remember about her or being a. No, hell no. She ain't playing that bullshit. She's a liar.
Do you think Allie or Hunter would take Summer, though?
It's a possibility, yes. We've been thinking about that all along.
I do not like them at all. And I just,
Right.
there's red flags, yes, that make you look bad. But I just don't think that.
He said a lot on Ziggy's interview. How? Like, everyone tells me he said so much and nothing is said. Nothing new is said. She live streamed the procedure. It got done. She had surgery on Monday. What'd she have done? Dentures? Too many people saying it's true for it to. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm saying, why wait till now? Why wait until he goes missing? And I don't think charges were even filed.
That you're some monster. Like, that's why I asked you, are you covering for somebody else? Like, maybe your friend or something? Like,
I would never cover. I'm going to tell you straight out, sure. I love my daughter more than anybody I've ever loved in my entire life. You see that?
And I believe that. I do. There's something about the way he said it. I 100% believe that. This is the part I wanted you guys to hear.
I cover for anybody, for her? Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
Not even your
No
wife
way.
or mother-in-law?
Hell no. My wife knows how I felt about Summer. I told my wife over and over, don't keep your eye on her close. She's my whole world.
Yeah.
She is my whole world. Besides God and Jesus first. Okay. Gotta put that out there. But, but that's the truth. That's the truth.
Oh my God. Well, I can't believe she would call you or text. She texted you, and I can't believe she would do that after filing charges.
Her charges are bullshit.
I wonder if I can get in trouble for saying that. Like, she texted Dawn after she filed charges, people.
Yeah, she says she's not supposed to talk to me or whatever. But Trish is the one that put out there to call her and everything else. So I was just trying to get a hold of Trish.
But Ivana, are you a dad? There is a special bond between a daughter and a father, just like there's a special bond between a mother and a son. It's just the way it is. My dad would have said the exact same thing about me. I was his life. My brother was also his life. But there's a special bond between a daughter and a father that just can't be matched.
So I just put on Facebook, bullshit. This bullshit. You're full of bullshit. If she had my number all along, she could have called me anytime.
Well, no, not always. But I'm saying that when I hear that coming from him, I don't know. I have a special bond with my boys. That doesn't mean I love Sage less. That doesn't mean she isn't my world. It's just a different type of bond. I can't explain it. So I just found him very, very credible when he says that. Exactly. My son is closer to me than his dad. Yes, but nope. I'm sorry. I would love. You do love them all the same. But we're not talking about love. We're talking about a bond. My Phoenix is my pride and joy. He's my firstborn. He has Asperger's. There's a special bond that I have with Phoenix. I have a different type of special bond with Dayton, and I have a total different bond with my daughter. I love them all the same. They're all amazing to me, and I don't pick one or the other, but I do have a different bond with all of them. I don't know how else to explain it. Nana, I believe me, I can relate. It is. You still love them all the same, but there is a different type of bond you have with each kid. It's just the way it is. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. And my son can't stand his father, where Sage talks to him. Phoenix never talks to him, ever. Barely ever. I think he speaks to him once a year if he's lucky. Sage talks to him. It's just a different type of bond. I can't explain it. On the very end of the second behavior panel, they go in stepsisters, allegations, and explain Don can't hear good and tends to answer questions before you can get the whole question out. Okay. My kids love my husband. My girls are more connected to me than my boy. Okay. There is a special type of bond. Just like if a mom has a kid that's autistic, you're going to have a different bond with them than you are with your other ones. I don't know why, you just do. I don't make the rules. It just seems to be that way. My twin and I are oh, you have a twin, Amanda? I didn't know that. I talked to my dad and my brother wants nothing to do with him. See? Same thing. But as I was saying, if you want to listen to that, it's pretty good. Like I said, I didn't realize it was a couple of months old. I had no idea. I thought it was new. Because she's sitting here saying that she'll never talk to Don again. This was in September. She spoke to Don multiple times. So Ziggy did an interview. When did she do an interview? Was it on the Thursday Night Live? There you go, Angela. How dirty people made a father-daughter bond. I agree with that too. Oh, it's from November. From November. Do you know the name? I thought you meant she had one now. I mean, I had a great interview with him too. Never heard before. Phone call with Don Wells. That one? Yeah, go look it up. Because I'm not, she got rid of most of her videos. I see videos from a month ago and that's it. It's like her page is empty. Which isn't good for your channel. Hey, Kimberly. It's a good interview. Never heard a better one. All right. I need to know which one it is. I mean, look, so you guys don't think I'm crazy. When I go to her channel, this is all I see. That's it. There's nothing else there. So she must have got rid of all her videos. It was a never heard before call 10 days ago. Okay. But where's all her videos? There's no videos. BK said it was going to Kyber. Okay. That's why she hid them. Did she play in the beginning? End?
Hey guys, how are you doing? But we ended up talking for you guys. One thing I didn't tell you yesterday is Benny tried coming on my panel.
Hey, Ben. I think striking is fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but I do. I think it's dumb.
He says, oh, so it was actually me that contacted him through text because I was getting some random text from Benny, which was weird. Either, so there's no. So figure it out. It wasn't that quiet. I don't know why it seems quieter than it was when I played it.
All this drama bullshit. You think he gives a fuck about summer? Fuck no. Fuck that fucking piece of shit.
So I guess me saying like I want to just find out what happened summer. I guess that reminded you a little bit.
That's okay. Because what do you think me and Candace has been doing this whole time? Taking all this shit, all this heat from myself, and going on and going forward, just trying to put videos out there of our daughter and trying to make it about our daughter and everything. I don't want to do this. Everything I wanted to go to LA to have fun. Like, we have to stay locked in our motel room. We couldn't go out there and party and do coke and fucking smoke weed. We couldn't do shit. We have to stay locked in our fucking motel room because that's all that place is party. Every night, the fucking walls were out. Big ass fucking motel because we have drunken parties every night, weddings and shit every night. We couldn't even sleep half the time. I mean, they have bands in there. That one woman, I can't remember her name, on the rooftop that one night. They go fucking, they was doing shoot videos up there that one night and everything. It's freaking pure hell, basically. But we did all that and went to Dr. Phil for summer's sake. I mean, I didn't want to be there. We were stuck there like
Kimberly, I'm good. I've just been super busy.
fucking prison, man. It sucked.
Really? How long were you guys out there? Was that like 2 weeks?
1 week.
Oh, okay.
1 week. Yeah, we was pure hell. Then they tried to give us these Uber cars and everything. Like, man, we don't want that. We just want one of these. They have scooters everywhere. We just want one of these scooters to cruise around on and stuff. Nobody can figure out how to work it. I had credit cards. How do you work this shit? Nobody knows. Like, what the fuck? Not even fucking Dr. Spill people can figure out how to work the little scooters. That's all we wanted. And we'll get you Uber ride, taxi, whatever you want. No, we don't want that. We want scooters.
Yeah, you could drive yourself if you want to be able to drive yourself.
That's all we want to do is street on the scooters. Couldn't even do that. I couldn't believe it.
You couldn't do it because they wouldn't get it for you, or they wouldn't.
They just didn't know how to work it. We even called the 1-800 numbers, tried to give them a credit card number and all this kind of crazy shit, just for one of those stupid little electric scooters that never figured it out. Neither could they. I mean, Dr. Spill people, they were cool. Like, they were awesome. But anywhere else that we went out the streets and everything, it was just like a freaking living nightmare. We went by Jimmy Kimmel, and they had a sign up. They had a sign up there. They had that sign up there. How high are you for Jimmy Kimmel and shit? And the cameraman out there, like, wow. I couldn't believe it. That's all. I mean, people. It was like living in a nightmare. All people.
All right. Is there anything of substance on this? Because so far it sounds like the same Don Wells conversation that he's had over and over and over and over again. I see nothing coming out of this. I'll give it a couple more minutes, but it sounds like the same regurgitated Don Wells talking. If I'm wrong, tell me.
We're worried about us getting high, worried about the movie stars, and blah, blah, blah. They ain't worried about nothing.
My rescue, I can't either.
Nothing but, I don't know, it's just so odd.
I will tell. I would say right. I guess since you sent those messages to Benny, and it's okay. Like, I'm not mad at you or anything. It's just like now I'm getting so many freaking threats and stuff from him. He's like, "You're pathetic. You bitch."
But I'll be honest, it's 3/4 of the reason why I want to talk to him. I want to sit down with them and talk to them and get answers. Everybody asks the same fucking questions over and over and over. Nobody gets anything new.
Ass bitch. It's not about like he goes.
Let me call and get the right.
And let me tell you another thing that all these people that I've heard talk to him don't know how to do. They don't know how to direct a conversation. They just let him go on and on and on and on. You have to lead the conversation, and none of them do it.
Let me call him through, boy.
Oh no, I don't want to talk to that dude.
Why?
Because it's gonna be bad. Because I don't like. That's why I'm saying, like, you think that I'm trying to, like, I was trying to help, but it's just that guy has a bad reputation.
I understand some things in the drug world. I understand prison life. I understand a lot of things, but this whole freaking YouTube crap with all these women on here is one thing I don't get. But Benny does. Armand understands. Armand that helps.
Oh yeah, God understands, but Benny doesn't understand anything.
Women are the biggest fighters out there, and I'm not trying to put you in that category. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I agree.
Right?
No, women are more drama. Like, they like drama more than men do.
Wow, you gotta do something else, dude.
I don't. It doesn't bug me what people say. I was trying to help you. Like, when it came off, I guess wrong because I was just saying it looks bad having that guy in your corner. That's all I think.
Thank you, Candy.
You do care what people say. I say that, Candy, say that, but in reality,
I cared what you said. Replied back to me the way you did. I care. Benny is just like Benny. I mean, yeah, he is to me sometimes, but not.
Like, I don't know why nobody says, I don't care. I don't care about you, Don. I want answers to what happened to your daughter. I don't care if Don's my fucking friend. He doesn't need to be my friend. I don't want to be his friend. But I do want answers to a lot of questions. Like, nobody directs him the way he needs to be directed when he's sober.
Really, like, to be honest, these people, I don't know them. You know what I mean? They're just like a name on a, and they're just like.
See, that I don't agree with, Donna. That's where you and I disagree. Because, yes, I do want to talk to them. Because you can't find the daughter until you know the questions, until you know the answers. You know, what time did you leave work? There's just a lot of different things. You know, what's your relationship with your mother-in-law? We all know they don't get along, but I want to hear out of your words. You know, what caused you guys to not get along? Why you guys fight? Nobody asks more questions about grandma. She's the key. Everyone's focusing on Don. Don's not the key. The key is fucking Candace and grandma. But nobody even asks questions about grandma. I know the police have, but the police don't have the answers. Nobody's been arrested. The police have told you time and time again, they don't have the answers. Hey, Rachel, They just don't have the answers. Hey, Christy, that's been shown over and over and over. They have no answers.
Someone you want in your corner.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I would talk, if I was you, I would talk to him. Seriously. If I was you.
He texted me, and I freaking accidentally, when I set down my phone, I accidentally called him back, and he texted back, and he's like, I don't want to talk to you. Basically, I don't want, or something like that.
I mean, I was like, are you serious right now? Is this guy for real? The bigger piece of shit they are, all the better. I'm not sure.
Really?
Yes, he has.
I don't know.
Look at his soul. Look at any video.
I 100% agree with you, Granny. That's who I want to talk to. That's who I want answers on.
Videos you can of his likes to dislike.
Well, she posted it right before New Year's.
Nobody likes that guy.
I know, because it's 90% women. And women don't like me either.
No.
I get
Look
it.
how much money Doug makes on there. Look how much money Doug makes on there. That's because he's a man. These women like men
Skank, who you talking about?
creators.
No, he's not a man. Women love him because he's a fucking pussy and he bows down to women. Yeah, I get that.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that men, typically these women like viewers like the men creators, but they don't like Benny because
because he's playing with women. And I'm talking to Benny about
not that I'm saying Doug, it's not that I'm saying I agree with Doug or anything. I'm just saying, I was just using that as a good example.
Grandma talked to somebody in August. It's on my last live. No, I'm still home right now. That Grandma talked to a creator or something. And she didn't really say anything though, but she definitely can't spell.
it's all psychological.
True crime obsessed. Thank you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So basically, guys, this whole call, you're going to hear him just like make every excuse he can for.
If somebody like hurts you or you see somebody hurt a child, that's okay. It's different when you go out and you purposely trick somebody to get them arrested.
Exactly what he likes to do. Like, because some confidential informants like purposely try to trick people into.
I might know that some things are not.
I get that. I get how much fucking money. I'm dad. I'm not going to deny my daughter. But the one time I asked her to stand up for me, she said, oh, well, my husband says, blah, blah, blah. You know, she wants to, but Nate don't want to put her husband's a little bitch, too. I like to smack the fuck out of him, too.
Hey, if I ask you a question, I want you to be honest with me. Do you have Benny on this call right now?
No, ma'am. No.
Because you clicked over to answer his call, and you.
No, yeah, I was trying to put us on a three-way so we could talk together.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if he's on this call right now, because I find it convenient to stop texting me right after that.
Because he would be running his mouth. You know he would.
Yeah, well, not if you told him to freaking mute.
No, he couldn't help himself.
Okay, well, just so you know, if he's going to record this whole thing and put it all over the internet.
I'm not recording you, and I'm not going.
So, this is why this phone call. I haven't even looked at him to see if there's anything.
Benny or any.
I have heard nothing in this call that we haven't heard 1,000 times. Like, there's really nothing here. It's the same old Don regurgitated garbage. She puts it on. Lovebird, I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm sitting there going, why does she care? But it's the same shit over and over. I always thought someone was autistic. Oh my God, Clarissa, I said that in the beginning and all hell broke loose. I thought people were going to have my head for saying that. But yeah, I said that too in the beginning. Yeah, it's the same thing over and over and over. It's like one sentence out of the whole call. Yeah, it's the same shit. I want to hear something different. There's nothing different. And I think that's why he goes to these people that just allow him to run his mouth, allow him to speak, and kiss his ass, and allow him to direct the conversation. No. At what part? Because I don't know how much more I can listen. And Critical K's leaked audio call from a Patreon where she supposedly talks to grandma or her friend, and that's where the rumor that Summer never got out of truck came from. Okay, but we know Critical K lies. What would your top questions to Don? I'll tell you after. I definitely can't speak to him. But one of the first questions that I have, what is your relationship with Candace's mom and why is it bad? What caused it to go downhill? Because you blame her and she blames you. So that's one of my top questions. And I have a whole shitload more. Well, between Critical K and Jay, I mean, let's be real. They've both, pretended they were talking to somebody who was not them. They've both scammed people. I mean, we were talking about this Patreon earlier. There's nothing legit. I don't believe in either one of them. They're bold, especially Jay. It's just sensationalized. It runs with rumors. Everything's a rumor. But she's going to talk about it. Donna Granda's fight. Yeah, but something caused it more than that. Nobody has ever treated Candace like a good person. So why Don? Why Don? Show me a man who ever. Jay pretended to be, this was a while ago, Jay pretended to be one of Chris Watts' ex-girlfriends because Kay had got her on the channel. We still don't know if she was real, but Kay got her on the channel and interviewed her. So Jay pretended that it was her and faked her voice and did this whole fucking weird thing. All to get views. It was so weird. Yeah, she sure did. And there's been a lot of things like that behind the scenes that they're just whacked. Grandis tried to get Don arrested for guns he wasn't supposed to have, is what I heard in the beginning. Okay. Oh, yeah, it was bad. I forgot the girl's name. If anyone can remember the girl's name. Jay had a whole cunt list of her subs. Jay was Can. No, not Can. I forgot the girl's name. Maybe it was Can. I don't remember. But she pretended to be somebody. I literally have a legal pad full, but had that clip tonight. You cleared up the time frame. Oh, that's good. I forgot who it was. But Jay pretended to be her. Just like tonight, I heard she did a video based on solely rumors about what's her name? Rose's husband was having an affair. This is old. I told one of my Patreons, this shit's old. We just don't know if it's true. Like, you just don't run with something because it's based on a rumor. Perp, was Candace in any way exploiting Summer on social? I don't believe so. I really don't believe so. This whole exploiting has gotten so out of hand. So out of hand. The word exploiting children. I post my kids on social media all the time. I'm not exploiting them. I'm proud of them. Yeah, that was another thing. Was it Can's Desiree? I couldn't remember the name. You know, then she hooked up with the Chris Watts people that were trying to get her trying to get Chris out of jail. Hey, Monkey's mama. I'm fucking crazy. CW's sister. Yeah, insane. Every day was another pissing match between K and J. It was horrible. Grandis is a grifter. I think she wants Don in prison. She could live on his property with Can. I don't think so. Why not kill him? If that was the case, why not kill him? Poison him. Overdose him. Something. Don't do it to a 5-year-old. Phony fight for a family nonprofit. Who's a phony fight for a family nonprofit? Riffraff, I believe that. I feel the same way. I mean, I don't really talk about Jay because we just don't cross paths. But if something comes up, I do. My daughter puts an emoji over her son's face on all pics and posts. So paranoid and wants to protect them. The world's not a safe place. My kids are all over my Facebook. My mom posts pictures. I don't know. You can only believe a quarter of what you hear and half of what you see. Damn right. Go block CK's Facebook page about Gannon for having an opinion. I mean, I have more respect for K than I do Jay. Clarissa, what kind of bad feeling? I mean, I don't think anything's going to happen to her. I don't think she's going to get murdered or anything. You know, people saying they're worried about, I don't go through Virginia. I'm in Alabama. I go right to Tennessee. I'm 30 minutes from the border. Yeah, I saw that. FLA took Jay's channel down. You saw watching her coverage of Gabby's case when all she did was stream the news 10 hours and she would, yeah, I heard that. She wouldn't even be there. And to be honest with you, she's very good friends with JLR. What does that tell you? And she's been good friends with JLR for years. To me, that says a lot. Sorry. Think she's hoping to hook up with him? Maybe. Hey, Deb. Roll Tide. That's right. And Jay makes money. And she's good. She does good videos. I mean, she's a good videographer. But she runs streams and makes tons of money. But Natasha did the exact same thing. Offered no input, just ran the stream and made thousands of dollars. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, my kids are all over Facebook. That's what I throw riffraff. They say no. She has a team that does. She doesn't give any offerings, though. I've never heard her come up with one decent theory. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. But I have not heard her say one theory. I hear them regurgitate the same shit that everyone else says. You know, it's kind of how I felt about this new team. Who called you a peasant? I have a theory that could explain so much, and I posted on someone's comments a few weeks back where I thought maybe grandma got pills that morning. She did get pills. Someone buying them. Yeah, you said that. She goes a popular opinion. A lot of people do. The unredacted video from TIR was posted tonight, and H said Andy was a drug dealer who said it's done. Yes, and again, see, geez Louise, that makes perfect sense. That is exactly what I've been saying. Did I or did I not say over and over and over? And some people thought I was crazy, but without knowing any of this, that comment could easily be a drug dealer who's saying the job is done. I got your drugs. I've been saying that for months, and people laughed at me. No, that's not what he meant. He meant is this. He meant no. That's a drug dealer saying I got your shit. So it just, again, that's another dot connecting my exact theory that everything that comes in, it maybe she wanted weed. It doesn't matter what it was. Like, it's done. All right, do me a favor. Can you get me more drugs? Can you get me this? Can you get me that? Can you get me this? Can you get me whatever? You know? BB is proactive. I like that she gets out from behind a computer. Okay. You want to call that proactive? Go right ahead. Black, I'm not guessing. I've been on point from day one. Her mom's with her, Donna. Recovering addict, I was saying the same thing. I'm done was a definite for drugs. It's exactly right. I got your package ready. I finally got the dope ready. That's what I'm done means. TBI came to our house. Yeah, if she wants to be so proactive, why does she need three $2,000, $5,000 computers? The ICU's in Knoxville. I dropped it off. It's done. Or I got the shit you were asking for. Hunter said that, and also that TBI told him Don did not go to work that day. Addicts do have secret codes to get their stuff, or drug dealers do. Hunter said that also, and that TBI told him Don did not work that day. Here's why I don't believe that. I'm going to tell you why. TBI is not telling a 15-year-old minor about Don's whereabouts. Sorry, not going to happen. Nothing will make me believe that TBI told a minor child Don's whereabouts. If I could find Andy, I don't know where to start looking. Absolutely, Willow. Andrew is not getting me out behind a computer. Believe that. When we covered Making a Murderer, a lot of people went to Wisconsin for the same reason. Andrea hasn't done anything, for me at least. Thank you, though. Only thing Andrew's proceeded to do is show me what a narcissistic bitch she is. That's what she's shown me. Sorry, not sorry. Who's using Molly for her subs and her money. That's what she's shown me. Oh, he is back there? Oh, we'll just have to go knock on his door. He wants $500? Yeah, okay. I'm going to give a drug dealer $500. Yeah, gotcha. Imagine that. Yes, but they're not going to do it with a minor. They're just not. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I'm not paying anybody $500. Sorry. Not going to happen. Beware of his dog. I don't think so. I don't think Molly's using her. Property and stole thousands in hunting equipment while we were home and never knew he was there with 15 dogs. I'm probably not going to go knock on his door. He'll probably shoot me. See, the one question I want to ask you guys, though, because I haven't been able to find anything, did they always go into town to go to bars, or was that because I can't find anything remotely near them? I agree, Clarissa. Absolutely, she's using Molly. They're con artists. That's what con artists do. CW is switching the reason why Summer's dog's name was Yucky and Alive the other night has bothered me. My 21-year-old was 3. She couldn't say a word correctly. They had liquor at home. There's no bars, nothing, right? Party was on the hill. My friend had 4 mastiffs. Because that's what I was thinking. Like, did they ever go downtown? Did people know them? I watched everything about some. I think if you made a few videos, I have, Tracy. I've made tons of them. Oh, I think they're using her. And Marissa didn't want to listen, so I'm making it public. Yes, that's my opinion. They are using her. They are going to scam her for every dollar they can. I know, I didn't see the Walmart video. I heard about it, though. Find her brother's teachers. Yeah, but I'll be there on a weekend. Donna, and that might be so, but the one that's losing is Marissa. They had cadaver dogs up on the hill. Yes. Absolutely innocent until proven guilty. She is isolating Marissa. I agree. Anyone that could talk sense into her, you want out. She wants out. You have to title them to catch his attention. What should I write? Don and Candace are innocent? I agree with that, Jackie. Right, Clarissa? She hasn't been herself. And I've tried telling her 100 times. I do still have Don's number, but I'm blocked. Black Velvet, I don't care. I'm not scared of her. I think she's a fucking idiot. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care. What's she gonna go nuts at? She gonna punch me in the face? I'll fucking punch her right back. I mean, what's she going to go nuts at? That I'm telling the truth? Prove me wrong. Go ahead and prove me wrong. The only time she talks about Marissa or on heels on the ground is when she's trying to get money from people. Like I said, it's not on her Instagram. It's not on her Twitter. Nothing. Only when she wants to get money. Hey, Reagan. Then she cares. I don't know. I know she's younger than me. Clarissa, you know, you're a mod. You get it. I'm just saying. Wonder Twin, that's exactly what's going to happen. She's going to have to find out on her own. I've tried my best. Doesn't mean I got to be quiet. Doesn't mean I can't say anything. Saturday. Yeah, she's way younger than me. I think I got like 10 years on her or something. Yeah, she hated me. She hated me because I stuck up for Don and Candace. Yeah. If you watch Burnt Toast video, she sounded like a complete moron. She's going on about copyright, and Burnt Toast was right. That she made herself look stupid. And she's already lying, saying, "Oh, we got the best copyright." No, you don't. Just stop. Like, you're already lying to subs. You're on YouTube a month. It's just crazy to me. Two rodeo girls go around the outside. I'm telling you. Flora looks like Betty's daughter. I did not, Reagan. I've heard about it, though. I don't want to get into a looks. Once you go for looks, you're wrong. Like, you're out. Threatening to sue. I know she's got the best attorney, but can't afford anything. She wants everybody to fund her entire trips. No, nobody's asking you to go out there. She's going out there on her own. She was reading, I know. No, Clarissa, Reagan's talking about the one that Chris McDonough put out. The unredacted version or whatever. Vanna, I was in TJ Maxx today. I was buying my shampoo and stuff, and I saw, like, get rid of your brass. I swear I wanted to buy her some. Yeah, she's not asking much on a wish list, just thousands of dollars of stuff. She stated she couldn't pay her light bill before she started on Summer's case. No shit. Well, there you go. There you go. Only 10,000 were. Oh, I thought it was more. I do, Tracy. I absolutely do. It is a real shame. That's what I keep saying. She said she couldn't pay her bills. Well, isn't that amazing? Exactly, Neon. She also stated that her and her almost ex's business went under. Well, she don't want to ruin a money line, but I can tell you it's done. Oh God, she's got 3 Apple iPhone 11 Pro Maxes. She has, and this is her second wish list. I know, just be you. I was making candles. She has, oh God, she's got so much shit. Mac Pros, a drone for $500. Like, I don't know what she's thinking. Because right now I'm making my video. And her very first video on summer was December 2nd. She asked for donos 5 times in 40 minutes. No shit. She deleted, but crude as fuck has it. She's vile threatened to go to his door, record him just because he said used fair use. She called him a gay slur, and a friend said the N-word, and she laughed. Oh, I heard that. I heard that before. I agree, Willow. I don't agree with the commentary channels. Get your own content. I totally agree with you, and I said that earlier. I've been up for 3 hours, and you have not been to bed. Yet shaking my head. Beauty sleep is... I know, I'm going to bed shortly. I hope so, Lacey. Why 3 of everything? Because you have Andra, Olivia, and JLR. That's why. And so obviously a gift that's ridiculous. I know. And even the cameras she got, they're not fucking, they're not good. You're not going to get a good recording out of it. You know, $35 cameras, you're not getting a great recording. Molly did say she wouldn't carry the machete and other stuff. It's not the point. Seriously, Van, I don't watch her, so I didn't know. People just want to do good, even if they haven't been on the kids. You know what, Miss Robin? Then you buy your own shit. Plain and simple. Nobody's asking them to do all this. They're doing it on their own. So pay for it. I'm not saying you got to pay for all of it, but pay for some of your own shit. People don't have to fund your gloves and your clothes and everything else. That's insane. And like I said, if you're going to ask for money, then you ask for it once. You say, I need money for X, Y, and Z. And you raise money for X, Y, and Z. And then you shut it down. It's that simple. No, Marissa didn't buy them gifts, but it's Marissa's Patreons that have been funding it. And I know others that have funded it that, you know. Hey, Kara. Kara, I'm getting off in a minute. It's 4:15 a.m. I didn't expect to be on this long, but I also thought 20 people were going to be in here. No, I don't, bub. It's about lining their pockets. And then somebody asked her, this is what pissed me off personally. Somebody asked her about receipts. She said, I don't only need to see receipts to the government. No, that's not true. That is not true at all. This community wants answers. Anyone that didn't pay my own way. I'm just saying that, you know, when I said if I'm going to go down there, if you guys want me to go down there, I need, you know, I could use help with the rental car. I said, but I'm going anyway. So whether I get help or I don't get help, I'm going anyway. So that's how you have to do it. You don't constantly tell people, I need money, I need money, I need money. That's bullshit. I don't see JLR asking for money either. He has not said one word. It's a luxury, and if you can't afford your light bill, you have bigger issues than protesting outside TBI. Damn right. It's just wrong to me on so many levels. Yeah, I don't hear Olivia asking for money either. I agree, Logan's mom. Where are all these fucking bots coming from? They moved on Summer because Moab didn't earn money. That's right. Molly said she didn't want a part of Moab, though. That's true. People who fund new businesses called investors. You don't ask others to pay for your entire startup. It's a good point. Or if you do, then you do it like a GoFundMe. Andrew tried to get Marissa to buy a coffee pot tonight. No shit. Voices is good. I gotta call her tomorrow. She really tried to get Molly to buy her a coffee pot? Wow. Thank you, Scout. And what'd Molly say? That's crazy, though. Marissa told her she could use the one at the house. Well, good. Hey, Brian. Well, good. You ate the better half. I think Molly brings you down. Alabama. Why are you up so early? I thought I heard there was yeah, that house would have a coffee machine. There's only a Keurig. They like a lot of coffee. That's bullshit. Now, why didn't she buy her own coffee pot? You can buy a coffee pot for $10. Yeah, I know she talked her into a printer. I told Marissa, return it. Do not let her go home with it. Return the fucking printer. You can return it and say you didn't like it. Return it. And I heard JLR told her that too on a live. That's somebody told me. She even asked for Marissa's old phone? For real? Wow. Andrew said, yeah, but I need peppermint creamer. So buy fucking peppermint creamer. I didn't watch her. I was in there for like 5 minutes and I left. Willow, because it's blatantly obvious that she's being used. Get up when you get up when I go to bed. You're not worried about the big snowstorm? That's like an inch, if we even get it. Not unless they're lined in gold, Donna. Marissa said she's giving it to Jake. Well, hopefully Marissa will see it then. JLR didn't want to buy it. He wanted to just get them printed at Walmart. Yeah. See, that I believe. There's no reason to buy a printer. That's true, Sheba. It is everyone's business who gave money. She's just trying to get as much as possible in the short amount of time before this ship blows up. I hope so, Clarissa. She's looking at Marissa's pocketbook. Absolutely. And Marissa's subs is a pocketbook and Marissa's Patreons that have bought Andrew her list. Kristen, I said the same thing. That's what I'm saying, Beth. How could you not have all this stuff when you were home? You're driving. Why didn't you bring it? I've talked to her many times. No, not Brian. Brian, the exact opposite. We're trying to protect her. Absolutely, Jules. They have a caravan? People on Molly's Patreon are mostly wealthy women, always throwing money for a cause. Yeah, I don't know how you do a trip like this unprepared, especially with all the money that she's brought in. JLR said the wrong thing, and Betty shut her live down real quick with a. What did he say? I don't watch either one of them. I really don't. Yarn, I get what you're saying. If it was my worst enemy, I would feel the same way. I'm watching this train wreck happen, and it's hard. He disclosed the location. I'm a Patreon. Hey, Lynn. Lynn, did you get your candles? You did get them, right? No, it wasn't Molly that told her no. Andrew told her no. No people know her? I spent over $100,000 on 2 girls my kids grew up with in just over a year, trying to help them out. I don't help people out that much anymore. I don't blame you. Yeah, you're a poor Patreon of mine. Yeah, Lynn, I remembered after I said it. I just have so many candles going in and out. Beatrice says all this work, she can't get a regular job due to working. Oh my God. It was like she didn't want Voice of the Lord to go. Well, yeah, she didn't have a choice. But I really don't plan on seeing them, except for one night. I'm not going to TBI. I'm not. I just don't. Angie, it's because they're con artists. Con artists know how to con people. He mentioned going to Beach Creek. She flipped. I agree, Reagan. She is a joke. I'm glad, Lynn. Maybe if enough people see it, she will too. TBI is awesome. She has worked hard, but people see how she treats people, and that hurts her more than anything. Yeah, but I think that's a show. But like I said, and I mean this, I would feel this way about my worst fucking enemy because but I do care about Marissa, and it's very hard to watch this happen. It's hard to watch. I know, Lynn, I've tried. I have tried. Betty see Molly coming a mile away. I agree with that. Oh, there's tons. But it was years ago. She was laughing, saying she wants a TV. Should I put it on my wish list? And Olivia turned her head in embarrassment. Unreal. I do walk my own path. That's exactly right, Lacey. Since when is talking about how great you are while drinking coffee work? See, Susan, I said that too. I told Marissa, please tell your people that are funding this. If they want to give you money, go right ahead. But stop funding everybody else. I said, whether they listen or not, I don't know. But they want to pay you, pay you. I don't even understand the wish list. Why didn't that go to Marissa if Marissa's people were paying for it? And Susan, no, yours didn't go out yet. I just remembered yours. Yours hasn't gone out yet. And it's only because you wanted all the same of 1 cent. And I don't think I have enough to make all of them with the same cent. I'm waiting for more. It should have been here today, but it wasn't. Oh, I'll be safe, Yarn. Exactly, Donna. But what is she getting from the team? Nothing. If people want to give Molly tens of thousands of dollars, great. They're Molly's people. They support Molly. It shouldn't go to Betty's home wish list from Molly's people. That's bullshit. It should go to Molly and let Molly divvy it out, not Marissa. I mean, not Andrea. I mean, not for nothing, but if I found out, yeah, but what I'm saying, Debbie, is that's Molly's Patreons. Heels on the Ground was Molly's. Yeah, that's Molly's idea. And Molly should do it under Molly's name. Molly and Adrian. I do, Tiny Tree. I agree with that too, Catnip. Absolutely, Clarissa. It's on Olivia's channel. Buy supplies for TBI. She's pawning everything later. No, she's going to keep it. She needs it. Why did they need all the searching equipment? They aren't searching. I totally agree. That live is called Calf a gay slur. She took it down. I'm just saying it. It's crazy. She's been doing so much and song. Where's the equipment? I agree. That's a good point. If she's been doing this for so long, where's all her equipment that she's used? She hasn't done jack shit. Why they need to buy it now? Because Molly's people are paying for it. And I'm glad a lot of people are going after her. They need to. Maybe Molly will then see it. I agree with that, Sapphire. I think people are waking up. I absolutely agree with that. And I got news for you. Not even Molly knows where we're staying. We haven't told anybody, and we won't tell anybody. I don't need her coming there fucking my car up. Nope. There was a definite point where there was a shift. They announced the return trip, and the focus turned to them making demands as a condition. I said that earlier. If you do this for a living, why don't you have equipment? It's like you're a candle maker with no wax or oils. Good point. I wouldn't touch anything about Heels on the Ground. Nope. Yeah, but I don't agree with the way Molly does things. I wouldn't go into business with her. I'd have her as a press agent. I'd do that. She's a good press agent. They said some equipment was for Florida. So why is Molly's people paying for it? Defamation may come back later. I tread lightly. I'm not worried, finest Jules, at all. One, they can't afford an attorney. But two, there's nothing I'm saying that I can't prove or that's untrue. Jody Sue's asking for help to relocate. Yeah, okay. It won't be me. I can promise you that. What is like Molly like as a business? I don't know. But I know she's a good promoter. I agree, Navy vet, 150%. She promoted a channel and gave her a YouTube name. Then she jumped back on a plane wearing a merch. Hey, Ocean Angel. Molly's a great promoter. She's big mouth, and she's done a lot for my business, and I'm not gonna lie. And I thank her for it. I haven't gone to bed yet, Ocean. We've been on like 2 hours. 42 charges total. Yeah, I don't, that has nothing to do with anything. I don't care about any of that. I don't care if she went to jail for murder. It plays no part in what's going on now. Her using Molly has nothing to do with her past. DW's parole officer deserves to be fired, and she's going to let her, like that kind of shit I can't with. I just can't. Right, Clarissa? I'm telling you. I sat down on my computer to check my email. She has helped my business a lot. Her people buy more than my own people. No joke. Absolutely. I think her husband told her that, blue-eyed. Admit her record is atrocious for her to call. Well, that was the point, Chris. I said that earlier. That you can't say that that so-and-so's people is worse, that Don and Candace are guilty because they're past, but you don't want people throwing your past in your face. That doesn't make sense. Marissa is more popular, always will be. Marissa's more popular, always will be. She just has that personality that people attract to. Some people have the personality that people want to run away from. No wonder folks get jealous. Because she's fun. She's fun. I mean, I could sit there and do candles and listen to her lives. I don't think one of them will get arrested. Hey, Rad. But I heard, it's. I didn't like you much, Star, but I've changed my opinion on how. Thank you, Sheba Mom. Thank you, Skank. All right, I do have a serious question. Thank you, Skank. Whoop. Hold on. I'm buffering here. Why are there almost 600 people in here at 4:30 in the morning? Just curious. She was charged but never could. Yeah, I don't know. Her past doesn't matter though. Like, I don't really care about her past. She could have been in jail for murder. That doesn't matter. My issue has nothing to do with her past. But don't call Don's past out and then not call JLR's. I mean, that's just dumb. Thank you, Angie. I've been up all night. We haven't been up long. See, it's 5:30 in Detroit. Lynn's up for work. Insomnia? I do have to get some sleep, though. Snow day here equals nap time. Yeah, I know. It's snow day here, too, but I got to work. It's not like I can sleep all day. That's the problem with staying up all night. Eventually, you got to sleep. Why would Jody Sue be outside when they're looking for summer with a purse? I don't know. And here's the other thing that I want to find out. I want locals to tell me, like, what do you think happened to Summer? What does the town think happened to Summer? Like, I'm sure there's many different people with different answers. Do you think she disappeared? Was she taken by aliens? Do you think she's buried somewhere? You know, like, oh yeah, see, it's young for you, Joseph. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me what you think happened. Oh. They checked the waterways. There's nothing in the waterways. They have checked every possible area. Nothing. I have, Skank. Jody Sue's claiming Andy just did a little bit of drugs. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look more into that. Oh. I'm not. Believe me, there's a lot I haven't told. Yeah, but Molly also asks things differently. All right, I'll definitely check it out. I am a diver, and trust me, they haven't checked good enough. I say the same thing. She's not in Hawkins County. Jody Sue finds a broken crack pipe at the end of her driveway the day Summer goes missing. Says who? Jody Sue? I love you too, Kim. Her past proves how violent she has been for years. Because I'm so exhausted, my brain won't shut down. I'm feeling you. Yeah, Jody Sue is not credible. And I'm basing that off of the TBI. TBI said there is nothing credible about Jody Sue. And I'm going to listen to that. Dotson is another one I'm looking into. But he's not there anymore. Jaya said she was waiting on Andy to pick her up. I just don't believe anything out of her mouth. I'm in Virginia. Yeah, I heard Virginia got snow. I'd keep all your questions and plans close to. I absolutely agree with that, Scout. And I would not want people to take credit for your hard work. Believe me, I agree with that, Scout. There's so much that I haven't said that I'm doing for a reason. Like I said, we haven't even told anyone where we're staying, and it'll stay that way. I just posted the link for the candle. Yeah, or I think he's Georgia or South Carolina. I have interviews set up correct. I agree with that too. Not true to some. Jody Sue said while Doug was interviewing her. I believe it. Believe she was kidnapped by somebody that lives close by and knows their every move, especially because of footprints. We don't know if the footprints are true. I'm going to get that answer when I get back. I will keep you guys updated. Patreons will get it first, though. I'm not going to lie. If I can't go live and it's only uploaded, Patreons will get all the information first. Oh yeah, I'm never going to be alone. At no point will I be alone. I will have at least 2 people with me at all times. Patreon is anywhere from $5 up. Thank you, Joseph. Is DW a biker? I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. I think he's just an alcoholic. That's okay. Someone will leak your info. Yeah, right? They might. I am going to try to go live. Just this week, she called Summer Brad again. Yeah, I can't with Jody Sue. Like I said from the beginning. Like I said from the beginning, though, if TBI tells me that Jody Sue is not credible, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say, okay, Jody Sue is not credible. And you just have to believe, that Jody Sue is not credible. I have to give credit to TBI. About 6 months ago, let's see, big purchases like a newer car. Yeah, she won't. I can't either after hearing her speak on children. Yeah, and that's another thing that's running around. Jody Sue saying she wants to hurt this one or that one. That was a dream she had about the dead body. That they like clipped a small little part, but there was more to it. So I thought that was strange. Thank you, Clarissa. I plan on kicking ass. All right, I have to go to bed or I'm never going to get up tomorrow, and I got so much to do. I got to pack. I have to finish wrapping these candles. I got to do candles. I really have a lot to do. She was not friends with, and tomorrow night I have to sleep. That was the other reason I woke up early. I mean, I wait, well, I'm not leaving till Saturday morning, but that's the other reason I stayed up all night. So tomorrow night I can get some sleep. All those people surrounding this case have word vomit. She complains about domestic violence, but she never left. Andy left her. Oh, Andy's her boyfriend? Wait. Hold up. Back up a second. Andy's boyfriend. I'm sorry. Jody Sue's boyfriend, Andy, is the crackhead that called Summer? Or we're talking 2 different things? Thank you, Kara. Gina, I'll tell you why. All right, hold up. I'll tell you why. In the very beginning, Jody Sue had said that there was somebody and she saw somebody and everything else. They never even interviewed her. They never gave this any credibility. Okay, so her abusing ex, the one that was so violent according to her, and then he was so violent that she had to leave him. And that's the same one that was texting Candace that day, but yet her and Jody Sue weren't friends at this point. Like, this is logical? And let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. It's bullshit that all he did was pot, and I'm going to tell you why. The day that she was in the car, I played this video. The day she was in the car, he was definitely doing more than pot. You heard it. Some people say he was packing cigarettes. I think he was chopping lines. She was looking at something that was not him. You heard him sniffle or snort something. It was so blatantly obvious that he was doing drugs, and it was not pot. So the fact that people think he was just doing pot is a blatant lie. She just doesn't want everyone to know. I mean, she was looking at the drugs. I've been there. I know what she was doing. The way she was looking at something down to the left, live, like, it was so obvious. Andy is CM's drug dealer, according to Hunter. Yep. So smoking pot now, it doesn't sound like, no, absolutely not. No, not Candace. Jody Sue. It's on one of my videos from last week. But yeah, it was so blatantly obvious that there was more than pot. I've listed hours of her nosy. I know, it was ridiculous. Jody Sue. And the way she looked at it, it was fucking weird. But isn't she the one that said how much they, how violent he was, and that's why she never said anything, because he was so violent and she was afraid of him, but now she's talking about him? Yeah, no, sorry. Police haven't released everything. Oh, absolutely not. People thinking they're going to get answers the police need is silly. The police already have the answers. It depends what you're looking for, Donna. It really depends what you're looking for. You can't understand a word he says. He was abusive to her and the kids, supposedly. Yeah, I remember that. I don't buy it. He was the one who left Jody. Oh, he was the one that left Jody? See, I don't know that much about Jody Sue because I never really cared. I heard 5 minutes from her. I was like, ew. Why would you say he beat you and turn around and defend him? Exactly right. Hunter said Andy was yeah, but Hunter's a minor. I mean, he might be right. I'm not saying he's not. I agree with that too. The smallest, most benign thing could blow this case open. Left her for another lady. I don't know if she has a channel or if she's just on Facebook. Yeah, they refused to let property be searched. She never cared about Summers, making it about her always. All right, so it's 5 a.m. I have to go to bed. I want to thank you guys. I want to be sleeping in 10 minutes. Hopefully, I can be sleeping in 10 minutes. She doesn't have a channel. It's Facebook. Huh. I don't know if Hunter would know. I mean, he's 15, or he was 15. Chances are they have a good idea what happened, but Need her remains. I agree with that. No body, no crime. She keeps asking. Of course she keeps asking for gifts and money. Of course she does. Look how much money has been given in this case overall. Think about it. Subs from this case are never going to give another dollar to anybody again because of all the scamming that's gone on in this case. And you know what? I can't say I blame them. I will definitely, if I don't go live tomorrow, I will definitely see you guys on my trip down there because that's a 4.5 hour drive. So you guys can drive with me. Yes, you heard him sniff it. Oh, absolutely. You heard him sniff it up. Make sure you wrap up warm for you. Yeah, it's the same weather here. It's still 24 degrees. I wish we knew 100% that the rumors about JS not letting anyone on a property is true. I told you I'm not leaving till Saturday. So, all right. Once the yawns become more than a few minutes, it's time to go to bed. What will they do when summer is found? He doesn't look around, don't want it. It's not, Donna, that's actually not true. There's way more creators that really don't want her found. Way more than Molly. Yeah, I just don't remember exactly which videos it is. No, she changed her trip. So did Whistledown. And I'm disappointed. She tells creators they can't accept cash apps while she's on their channel. Yet she asks them to post her Amazon wish list. I myself could never get upset with anyone forgetting my birthday. That's sort of, I know. Road tripping with Laura, exactly. We will be in the back seat. Woo woo. Thank you, Anna. All right, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Worst case scenario, I'll see you guys Saturday morning. For those of you that are coming to Tennessee, I'm giving away candles to everyone that comes there for me or some of Molly's. Ones that are dual Patreons or dual or dual subs. And that's it. I can't go. I have to go. It's 5 o'clock. My kids are going to be up soon. Phoenix, I'm surprised it isn't up yet. Like, why are you up? You not riding shotgun? No. All right. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful morning or a wonderful night. Go get some breakfast and go back to sleep. So I'll see you guys later. And thank you guys for super chats. Thank you guys for listening to me vent. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.